Ah, what a perfect Skyblock day. One block, me, the sun, the moon. Let's get to digging. Ah! Now, that might be a bit dramatic, but that's what these 10 days felt like.
Ah! Oh, no, 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 no.
How many are gonna spawn? No, 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 they just keep going! No! Oh!
Oh!
What's going on, guys? Guy here, back for 20 days of one block Skyblock. A lot happened in these 10 days. If you haven't seen my first 10 days, I suggest you watch it. Otherwise, smash like and enjoy this video. I immediately started day 11 off by mining the one block, like what the whole series is about. I mined for quite a while. There was almost no interruptions. It was pretty great until I did end up finding a fish. Now, I wanted to add more fish to my little pond just because I could get as many as possible and maybe tame some cats in the future. But since my entire island was made of slabs, I couldn't place water anywhere. And this little trooper, I ended up losing my water, ran all the way back to my infinite water source, grabbed some more, and came back in time to save the little guy. What a trooper. Are you having a dance battle? I was mining more blocks day 11, and I got my first guardian to spawn. These guys are really hard because they do a lot of damage, even through shields, but luckily I had this dog, and dogs helped quite a bit. And half the time, they just jump off the edge anyways. Then something tragic happened. A pufferfish spawned. Now, it hurt me and my dog just went right after it. However, I didn't know this, but apparently these pufferfish do quite a bit of damage, and my poor dog died protecting me. That killed him? That tree grew just as he died. I wonder if this tree is a symbol of my dog. So after he died, I cut down this tree and resurrected this shrine to my dog, so we will always remember him. It was just made out of the tree that grew right when he died. Then, afternoon day 11, this happened. Oh! How do I... he does a lot. That worked out better than I thought it could have. Ooh, that could have been bad. I got it. I'm gonna fill this with milk. Whew. I was just minding my own business the rest of day 11.
What? Where did he fall?
So I put up another shrine. He wasn't a grown-up yet, so he's getting 5. Then day 12
Oh, no, 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 no.
happened. The mob party. No, they just keep spawning. They just keep spawning. Okay. That was super did they all just fall in the void?
Oh!
I want that trident if I could get one. But sadly, by the time I got back down there, they had all died and went into the void. I was met with some more guardians, but the rest of day 12 was really just a breeze. Then, day 13, it spawned. Now, these Elder Guardians are really hard to fight. They have a ton of HP and they do a ton of damage. Even you can see me blocking with my shield, so I had to run away like a little baby. I just cowered by my mushrooms, hoping to regain some parts by eating mushroom stew. But when I went to go back into the attack, I died. And then I died. Then I died. And I died. But finally, after enough times, I killed it. I got pretty upset, and I guess I also recorded the chess game I played after I got off Minecraft at that moment. I won in the end. He said GG. It wasn't even close. I spent the rest of day 13 just expanding my island. Literally, so much wood. I had stacks and stacks of wooden slabs, and I just used all of them to expand my island as much as I could. I wanted this island to be giant, so if another Elder Guardian or something spawned, I could just run away from it if I needed to, and it wouldn't just keep on killing me. Day 14, I was mining the 1 block, and I got a benevolent gift with a trident and 2 buckets in there. It was awesome. I finally had a real weapon, but I figured out that my stone axe was almost the exact same, if not a little better. So I didn't really know how helpful it was. I didn't use it a whole lot, but it was still cool. After mining the 1 block for a little bit longer, another upgrade hit and happened to be the jungle dungeon. This was super good news because now I can get parrots, and I love parrots in this game. 2 parrots finally spawned, and since you're not allowed to breed them, I had to make sure I got both of them and made sure they were protected. But I did finally get 2 parrots, and I was super happy about it, so I brought them right into my house to make sure they were going to be safe for forever. Ah! No. Yes, dogs! Mining again, day 14, I got attacked by my first Vex and found out dogs are super helpful because they were able to track them through walls no matter where they went. The dogs were able to get the Vex. Day 15 rolled around, and I guess I must be an older Minecraft player, but I remember being able to tame ocelots and they would turn into cats, so I was super excited and I got some fish ready to tame this ocelot. When I eventually found out that they don't turn into cats, and I can't even make them sit or have them follow me around. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. To tame them? To breed them or something? I'm not really sure. But he wasted too many of my fish, and that was pretty upsetting. So after making sure that he wasn't tamed, I decided to hit this clip on him. Goodbye, Ocelot. You won't be missed. I mined blocks the rest of day 15. A lot of cobblestone. Day 16, I got my first horses, but they weren't very useful because I didn't have any saddles or anything, so I ended up just tying them down to this fence post and leaving them here till maybe I get a saddle in the future. Then I tried to grow a jungle tree, but my dog got stuck inside of it, and I tried to mine him out, but my parrot flew in front of me, and I had to restart the mining process. I barely saved the little guy. Phew. Nearing the end of day 16, I decided since I got more parrots, I wanted to build them a house, because my house is getting way too crowded. I had been breeding dogs this whole time. I had so many animals surrounding my house that I was going to make my parrots a house. So that's what I started doing. I decided to make their house out of jungle wood. I thought it'd be pretty fitting, but the problem is I only had 1 jungle sapling, and jungle trees give you less saplings than normal, so it was really hard to get more and more jungle trees to grow. But I ended up just using the wood I would get from 1 tree, and then I'd go back, bone meal another tree, and keep building the house. Because I really wanted this to be done pretty fast, so I could put my parrots inside. The rest of day 17 was spent building this parrot house. I got quite a bit of it done. I didn't get the entire thing done because it took quite a while to keep growing these trees to get more wood. However, on the night of day 17, the fight was on, and another monster party started. And it was pretty bad, because now Vex spawned. Vex come after you worse than your grandma when you don't eat her cooking. But, as you can see, I now have a dog army, and I was able to go back with all of my dogs, and it's really easy to deal with the Vex, because the dogs just hunt them down. So it was super nice having these dogs around. You could see how well they did against this Vex. It stood no chance. Sat in my house for a little bit, regened, and some more guards broke into my house, which I wasn't expecting. However, my dogs were able to easily dispatch those 2. This is why you have to have a house on 1 block Skyblock, so you can hide in it, and it makes monster parties a lot easier. I even went to bed, and I hoped whoever was left would burn, but it looked like there was just a witch and a spider left, which was great news because that was pretty easy to deal with. The witch fell first, and I took some of my dogs with me, and the spider didn't even fight back. Now that it was day 18, though, I made a new and bigger farm because all of my farm animals weren't breeding fast enough, and I needed more meat for my dogs so I could heal them if they did get hurt, or breed them so I could have a huge dog army. And since I only needed to breed animals, I decided to fill my entire farm up with pretty much just wheat seeds. And it was really nice to have these slabs around the garden because I can just put water on the slabs and you can't even see it, and it will hydrate all of my crops. Day 18, I finally got enough jungle wood to be able to finish my parrot house. This is a long time coming. It took me quite a while. I had used a lot of bone meal on these jungle trees, but in the end, I did in fact complete the house, which was awesome because now I was able to move my parrots in and get some of the clutter out of my own house. So this parrot had been following me the longest, so I decided to make him leader of all the other parrots and give him his own little perch on the roof. Here they all are in the house. I finally got them all in, and this is where they can stay safely away from any danger, hopefully. I also had to fight some more Vex later on day 18, and just look at this perfect bow shot on this Vex. Couldn't have gotten any better. He's dead. I don't know, I thought it was cool. We're now on day 19, and I loved that parrot house idea so much, I decided to also make a dog house because they were also cluttering up my house, and I hated it. So I ended up building an entire dog house too. After I finished the house, I decided it needed a little something more. So I wanted to put a dog bone in the front. I thought that would look really cool. I didn't really have enough space for a super good dog bone, but here's what we ended up with. I'd say it definitely looks better than my house from my 100 Days Hardcore series. So I stood all my dogs up and moved them right on into the other house. And that's the last of them. Now, my recording software cut out, guys. I missed the end of day 19 and the beginning of day 20, but I'm right back. I filled this chest up with bones. My dog house is done. I moved all my dogs in. I just did a little bit of chores around the house. You guys didn't miss anything. I just picked some plants, bred some animals. That's about it. Here I am back, day 20, mining on the last day, mining the block. Nothing else really happened day 20, but I did get 2 more parrots to spawn that I was going to put in my house, but they took so many seeds to tame. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if this is a normal thing for parrots. My other parrots seem to take quite a bit of seeds to tame too. But I did eventually get both parrots tamed and put in the shelter. And that wraps up these 10 days of 1 block Skyblock. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys on day 20 to 30. Have a good one. Sky Guy out.